Well, hello everyone, Shani of Shani and Charlie here, coming to you guys with a video. What I want to do is I want to do like a planting guide video here to show you how to go about cloning your tomatoes, how you can get several tomato plants from one tomato. So let me just show you the growth on this tomato plant here. So this is my Sun Gold cherry tomato, and as you can see, we actually have some tomatoes on there. Let me zoom in for you. We actually have some tomatoes that have formed on here. I think we have 3. And I wish it was a lot more, but obviously I have some pollination issues, so I'm gonna do some videos in the future of how to hand pollinate tomatoes. Well, we have 4. Yeah, we have 4, so that's okay. So let me show you just a little of the anatomy of a tomato plant. Tomato plant, of course, you have your main stem here, and I broke some leaves off trying to put this cage on, so that's why it looks a little thin. But you have your main stem here, which goes up the tomato, okay? And you have these little things called suckers, and I call them armpit hairs. That's the best way to describe it. You have your body, your torso here, you have your appendage, your arm here, and you have your armpit hair sticking out here. So this right here, growing up here, is a tomato sucker. And a lot of people end up cutting off the tomato suckers. Some of them, I let some grow, and you'll have another one right here. You see another one right here. So you have your tomato sucker, that armpit hair sticking out right there. So what a lot of people do is they just take them and they cut them off and they discard them. I do leave some growing because what they pretty much are is a separate tomato plant growing off a tomato plant. And if you learn how to clone your tomatoes, you will never have to buy another tomato plant. Here's another one. I'll give you guys several angles. As you can see, do you see it coming up right here? That is a tomato sucker. Okay, so like I said, a lot of people cut tomato suckers off. I cut some of the tomato suckers off. A lot of them I save and make new, because like I said, it's just another tomato plant growing off a tomato plant. And what you do is you just break off your tomato sucker, and I don't have any large ones except for this one that I want to leave on, so I can't demonstrate it, but you kind of get the gist. You just take this and you cut your tomato sucker off right here, and you place it in water. You can put it directly in the ground, but I found that mine do a lot better when I place them just in water and keep them out of the sun, because when I place them directly in the ground, sometimes the sun actually wilts them and cooks them. So what you do is you place them in some water, and like I said, it's a separate tomato plant. And as you can see, they've been in this water for a week. I did this last Sunday. Today is Sunday, so they've been in here for a week. As you can see, roots are growing. So let me show you guys. So this is a tomato sucker. What I did was I went in and I just put it in some water, and now it has roots ready to be its own little tomato plant. So instead of buying a bunch of different tomato plants, utilize what you have, that tomato sucker that you have, take it, cut it off, put it in some water, and in less than a week it'll have roots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in there for another couple of days. I want the roots to get a little bit longer before I put it in the ground, so I'm going to leave it in the water for another couple of days. But yeah, that's a quick growing guide on bargaining on a budget, how you can get more bang for your buck instead of cutting those suckers off and just letting them grow, or cutting them off and throwing away. Start new tomato plants, so you'll never have to buy tomato plants again. And then you can do succession planting. So when this tomato plant here is done producing, I have his little suckers that are still going to be producing, because it's going to be a lot smaller, lot younger plant. So once this one is done, I still have these that are going to continue to produce. So I hope this made sense, guys. I hope this helped someone out. And as usual, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as usual, toodaloo. Bye-bye.